Say age is just a number, but for proof, ask a triad man who just set a national meet record by bench pressing 148 pounds. Taylor Leverett joins us in the studio to tell us the story of the national championship.
Connecticut native Ronald Winter told me growing up he was always picked on for being the smallest in his class. At just 12 years old, he began to weightlift, proving to himself and others that no matter your size or age, you can do anything you set your mind to do. For bodybuilder Ronald Winter, he's lifted some of life's greatest weight.
I was in an accident in 2011. A drunk driver hit my wife and I head on.
Winter said during the crash, he turned the wheels of his car, protecting his wife in the passenger seat.
Doctors told us probably saved her life, but I took most of the impact.
Winter herniated 2 discs in his back. Doctors at the time telling him he'd never be able to weightlift again, a pastime he'd been doing since he was 12 years old. But the Vietnam veteran was determined to prove them wrong.
I gradually started working out.
Winter began bench pressing, eventually training well enough to enter the American drug-free powerlifting competition in Evansville, Indiana.
The bench press didn't bother me too much. When I joined the ADFBF, I went on their website and you can look up all the existing records, who's who is. I'm looking at the bench press and I'm like, I can do that.
The record he had to beat was 110 pounds. And that's just what he did. The 76-year-old broke a national meet record, bench pressing 67.5 kilograms, which is 148 pounds. And despite hitting a record, Winter says he's not done just yet.
I want to keep going. I want to keep going in my 70s. I want to keep going in my 80s. I mean, there's guys out there that are still doing it.
Winter says all of his hard work is thanks to being a drug-free powerlifter, which he advocates for others to do. I reached out to the American Drug-Free Powerlifter Federation, and they say Winter's record is certainly impressive.